What would you do if you broke into an abandoned hospital and found evidence that the patients were experimented on and never supposed to leave? In 2015, urban explorers and local investigators entered the ruins of Fergus Falls State Hospital in Minnesota, a massive psychiatric complex that once held more than 3,000 patients. What they expected was broken furniture and empty halls. What they actually found were thousands of untouched patient records locked away in dusty filing rooms, still filled with names, diagnoses, and handwritten notes from doctors who had been dead for decades. Some of the files describe patients who were admitted for things that aren't considered illnesses today, like being too emotional, rebellious, or simply being poor. But what shocked investigators most were the discharge sections. Many patients had no discharge listed at all. No release date, no death record. Just blank spaces where an ending should have been. When researchers compared the files to cemetery records, they found something even darker. Hundreds of patients were buried in nearby unmarked graves. Some names matched the files, others didn't. It meant that people had died inside the hospital without their families ever being told where they were buried. As the building continued to be explored, investigators also found sealed rooms filled with restraints, medical equipment, and handwritten treatment logs that were never turned over to the state when the hospital closed. The more they uncovered, the clearer it became that this place hadn't just been abandoned. It had been left behind in a hurry, with secrets still inside. Today, much of the hospital has been renovated, but the records and graves forced the state to finally acknowledge how many patients were forgotten there. And yet, there are still names in those files that don't match any known burial at all. So, here's the question. How many people went into that hospital and were never officially recorded as leaving? Follow for more.